out at 6 a.m. You want to go out again? That wasn't good enough? The one at 6 a.m. where we woke Mom up? He's a good boy. Hi, Morris. The chicken's out here carrying on and doing bad things to my yard, so... Come here, Morris. Good boy. That way we can let the chicken eat. Good boy. Hey, Stripey. You guys gonna let the chicken eat? Because he's down here doing not good things to my yard. Well, we have had a few spits of rain this morning, but nothing serious. You can see maybe the new green and blue bird feeder across the way with the camera in it. Dawn did hook up the solar, so I can see it. It's running, so it's good. It's supposed to be a washout, but our rain is a little later than earlier as it moves across the state. So there's a hole. I'm making fun of the snowstorm. Oh, Dawn put Ruby in FSD to go to the park to walk, and she did 15 miles an hour out of the driveway.
Yeah, it's wet.
Dawn said he wanted to do a Donnie comparison between Ruby and Robot, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well,
I can tell you it's not going to be as...
Well, we have to go back and look a little while. I can tell you, I haven't drove Ruby in a couple months. I don't think I drove her this year.
Yeah, I don't know. Could she not just wait for this car to come past first? I don't like it when she does that. God.
That was scary. I'm sure that guy was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
That was...
I'm letting Don do his thing.
Well,
I'll just be over here.
All right, so there we go. There's the first strike. I would tell you, I don't think Robot... Well, first of all, Robot can cut tighter.
Yep.
Robot would have positioned himself a little bit better because Robot kind of ignores that car also.
Yes.
But that was much scarier in Ruby than it would have been in Robot. And that could be because of just the physical size difference of the cars.
Or the perceived size difference.
Size difference, yes.
Yeah, because we can't be talking about inches.
Yeah.
I don't know about the width. I know yeah. There's a VinFast at the church. The orange car.
Well, I can already tell you I'm not liking the speed at all. You said how do I slow her down?
You can just actually use the autopilot stock like you want to. Now you're down to 25 max.
Well, that's
and
fine.
She's slowing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She was doing 40 hands curves.
On a wet road. I mean, she's crawled up that F-150.
Okay. With approximately the last software update Ruby got, and Ruby is on, I'm looking on the screen because I got this mess. She's on full self-driving 12.6.4.
Right this way. She's not going to be able to go now. She should have did that little, but that wasn't a bad stutter like she used. Okay, that's good. I mean, it wasn't quite as, it was not as smooth as. Oh, I have to keep my hands on the wheel. She's over here flashing me. What's this crap? I gotta keep my hands on the wheel.
Welcome to my world. What I was gonna say is, with approximately the last software update, you now can actually use the autopilot stock below, I'm gonna say 45 mile an hour to adjust the speed. She wasn't navigated. Dawn goes, does work take us to the splash pad? And I'm like, no, work takes us to Guardian Angel.
Of course it does. Oh, and you have to put your foot on the brake and actually stop the car.
So Dawn's having the reaction of getting in like a gas vehicle for me.
Right.
Is like getting a Ruby for Dawn when you're used to driving.
Yeah.
Now look, Hardware 3 is good.
Yeah.
If you've never driven Hardware 4. Okay, so we're going to go around the pogo loop one time, and then we're going to get out and walk.
Sounds
that
good.
Way, if it starts to pour and we have to skedaddle or something, because we are supposed to have some heavier rain this afternoon.
No.
He's trying to shift gears.
Right.
And he went the wrong way with the stock.
Not incompatible.
I didn't realize this was going to be so comical.
What?
Frustrated?
I'm an old fella set in my ways.
Well, thank God the Cybertruck will drive very similarly to Robot.
Right, I would expect it to drive very similar to Robot.
Yeah, the slightly different shaped steering wheel, but
yeah,
I think everything else is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love the steering wheel on Ruby. Oh man, this leather is real. That feel.
And it is real leather on Ruby. Yeah. We don't want any of those fake steering wheels if we could help it.
Well, the thing about it is it actually has gotten feeling even better than when it was new, because all that has been worn off. It's now worn smooth.
Yeah, there's been a ding or two in it, and it almost self-heals after a little while from the oils on your skin and stuff. Yeah. When Ruby has the best feeling stitching. Right. It's in the best spot, and it's the least rough on your hand also, besides the size and all that other stuff. But
yeah, the stuff, all the other steering wheels we've had, they've all been really rough.
Right. Well, I think steering wheels should be leather. We eat meat. We have skins from cows to do things with. Yeah. And I think steering wheels should be leather.
Yeah.
And certain shoes breathe better for comfort and not having an odor. Leather is better for certain applications. I'm not saying it's better for every application, but
well, I would say that you can make the synthetic one standard if it's cheaper. I don't know if it's cheaper. I'm going to assume it's cheaper to make the standard one.
Yeah, who knows?
And you can say, well, for $350 you can replace that with leather. I pay the money.
Yeah, right, exactly. Don and I are in agreement. Just a pure comfort between Ruby's steering wheel and Jules and Robot steering wheel. I don't remember how we felt about Sapphire. I think Sapphire had a leather the early Model 3s, I think it was still leather.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember you commenting on Sapphire's steering wheel. Maybe it was smaller in diameter and you liked Ruby's better. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We'd have to go back and watch the early Sapphire Model 3 videos to try to tell what it was. But
well, since you have to hang on to the wheel now, I guess it's important. Maybe I wouldn't do it in the Cybertruck in Robot now, because you don't have to
touch the wheel all the time. Right, but in Ruby, where you are still touching the wheel.
Having to hold the wheel, we want to have something nice to hold.
Right, and we can't be in FSD here because Don's having to drive the parking lot in a route predetermined by me and Pokemon Go.
That's right.
Because I created this route back when routes were creatable, and yeah. You gotta love we're in Ruby with the loud windshield wipers. It's such a thrill on days when when you have to use the wipers.
Well, at least they don't squeak.
Right. Well, I'm sensitive to the noise, and it's not awesome when they're running. I don't care about the fact that the auto wipers are probably, not as good as having a real rain sensor or whatever. That's not the part that gets me about Ruby. It's more the how loud they are. They're loud, and I don't like it. But it's okay.
Well, we'll have to see how the Cybertruck windshield wiper works, because it's huge.
Adam says his is working great. Has no complaints about the wiper. So I'm expecting it to not be an issue for us, but you never know.
Right.
We really are going to get out and walk even though it's raining. But yeah. It's just all right, you can go park.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we're in Ruby because Ruby's dirty and Robot is clean.
Right.
And I was going to say the only thing worse than walking out here in the rain on a Sunday afternoon is Don's going home to do taxes.
That's right.
So I'm helping you avoid doing taxes for a few minutes longer. Procrastination, yep. So we're ready to leave, and Dawn asked me, can she back out of a parking space in FSD? And I'm like, no. Oh, funny.
You can't engage FSD when she
from park.
From reverse. Well, maybe from park either, but I put her in reverse.
Why is she stopping?
I don't know.
There's nobody behind us. She just slowed down in the middle of the road. I have no idea why.
I've got my hands on the wheel. I've been touching.
Yeah, she's already told him to get his hands back up there one time too.
Yeah.
we're not even a half a mile from the park.
I can't tell what this.
I don't know why she slowed up and why
There's
she's
still
not.
Nobody zooming up our butt.
Well, see what your max speed is set to by hitting up hard on the autopilot. Up.
54.
Now you're at 65. Okay, we don't want that to be the max, but
60, 60.
so it has nothing to. So we don't know why.
All right, I got her at 35. All right,
We're-
there's a car. It's going to be here in a second, so if she doesn't speed up pretty soon,
Yeah.
I'll have to speed her up.
Well, I'm getting bored. Speed her up.
Funny, she came up through here doing 40 something. Well, she took off as soon as I touched the accelerator.
Right. That was weird. I haven't actually experienced that. I would tell you if I had, but that's not really.
She's just controlling the windshield wiper. I mean, that it's been going continuously, but it just hesitated there. So the rain sensor cell is, I don't need to wipe, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's amazing how it can be really wet down low and really dry up higher on this windshield sometimes. I'm sure there are physics involved in water movement.
Well, you know that thing
Laws.
with the brakes on the Juniper, they put a second path or something for the brakes, where Ruby has the old traditional hydraulic, you know, everything's done by the pedal. And I've noticed that her braking is robot is much smoother. You can actually hear that.
Right, you don't hear the brake anymore in robot.
Yeah.
That clanking in FSD is gone.
Yeah.
But I guess you're saying there's more smoothness.
There's more smoothness,
Right.
because the actuator, they actually put a special actuator in for self-driving. In other words, they didn't add on to what was, or reuse something that was already there, which is what Ruby's got. They did something else. So I don't mind that she doesn't go zooming down here. I mean, that's a little hesitant here. She says 400 feet.
Right, she knows we're not there.
All right, I touched the accelerator.
Do we have to do this today in the rain?
Yeah, sure, why not? 12 miles an hour, baby.
No, slow her down. Slow her down. Although Stripey and Marty are in the house, but
All right, I've got her.
Stripe scratched his wound and made himself bleed, and I'm upset with him.
All right, so here she is again. Robot used to do this. I mean, Jules used to do this. Remember, stop right here halfway through this curve.
Yeah, well, the driveway has not been consistent, I think is the way I would look at it. Here's the trusty cat, and here's Don working on his taxes. I just finished yesterday's video, and I'm gonna go Lego. Well, it doesn't look like I did a ton, but I actually put on quite a few pieces. I am now up to step 66. What did I start on? 42 or 44, something like that. There's lots of finding parts. At one step, it told me to put on these parts, but it didn't show me where to put them. So I keep on hoping I'm going to get to the step that shows me where to put them. All right, here's the whole beef tenderloin center section roast cooked. I don't know, some online recipe. Don always cuts. Oh, wow. Wow, that looks perfect, just like we like it. Woo, baby.
Yeah, I'm liking the looks of this.
Yeah, woo. We even got leftover ice cream. So after it came out of the oven, where it took about 2.5 hours, that's all for now, at 225, I flipped it on both sides with butter and garlic. Like I cooked some garlic and butter, and then I seared it as best I could. So,
delicious.
all right, serve it up.
Yes, ma'am.
I would make it that way again. Best as I can tell, it's all good.